Met her at the club. Greetings, Capricorn, all placements. I think this is Jacques, maybe, or I don't know. Don't butcher me for that. It's an R&B song. Met her at the club. Someone could be meeting someone at a club or at an event. Here we have like poetry, we have open mic nights, we have different things like that. Also, like, you know, little bars and restaurants that will have local artists and things. So someone is meeting someone out and about. It's not giving like dating apps or things like that, and it's not even giving finding someone on. It can be someone seeing someone and being like, you look familiar. I think I've seen your social media, but it's not like someone is meeting someone on social media and saying like, let's meet at this place. Someone is seeing someone in the flesh and they're like, oh, that person. Someone is seeing someone and they're like, that's what I like. Someone is, approaching someone in that way. So if there's any like opportunity to go out and about, do it, because you're gonna meet someone or someone's gonna come up to you and meet you, Capricorn. Now, I was also hearing Brownstone, if you love me. She says, I don't want to rain on this parade, but I'm starting to question this love. You see, I'm not looking for an affair. So someone could, if they don't have a full-blown something else going on, someone could just not really want to commit. They could want to keep their options open. They could say like, oh, well, you know, I just like to take my time. As stingy as you are, I think you're ready. Okay, you know what though? Someone is being stingy because someone is saying that they just want to take their time, but they're doing that because they want to be stingy. So someone can be saying like, oh no, it's not that I don't want to commit. I just want to like take my time and really get to know people. I'm sorry, but you're going to be getting to know your wife or your husband for the rest of your life. So you're ready or you're not. We're doing this or we're not. Like, piss or get off the pot. Like, someone here is like, no, like, I'm not taking it. And I mean, that is what she says. She says, I want a love that's based on truth, not a dare. And Capricorn, this can also be that, where someone is like, I dare you to, you know, go talk to that person. I dare you to go reach out to that person. Isn't that so-and-so on social media or whatever? Like, isn't that so-and-so? Like, I dare you to bag that. Like, I dare you to try and get with that. And she says, she's like, no, I don't want your body. I want your soul. Like, I don't want something that's a dare. I want something that's truth. I want something that's real. I want something that's deep. Tell me it's real. This feeling that I feel. Tell me, is that Casey and JoJo? I think it is. Someone is like, so tell me, is this real or not? Like, am I just a game to you? Am I just like a dare? Am I just like a little like fun thing for your bro WhatsApp chat thing or snatch chat, like group text? Like, no thank you. She says, and you're not going to hurt me if you decide that you don't want to commit. It's just, if you want my heart or any piece of me, then you're going to have to start loving me in the light, not just in the dark. Your actions speak over your words, so stop saying what I've already heard. And she's like, you know, I don't want something that's come and go, literally. But honestly, Capricorn, it's giving that someone wouldn't even like, you know, give access to that. But regardless, someone is like, what's going on? Now, someone can be in a complicated situation. So complicated. I want to hold you close. I want to push you away. I want to make you go. I want to make you stay. Should I say it? Should I tell you how I feel? No. Because I want you to know, but then I don't. Because if you do know, maybe like you'll want nothing to do with me. Maybe that'll be worse. Maybe it's better to just make you think that I'm mysterious and that you're not going to figure me out. Maybe that's better than me being vulnerable and spilling what's actually going on in my situation and you looking at my situation going, yeah, no, I don't want that. Because someone's doing that. Someone's fearful of that. Someone is definitely going through a really tough lesson, a Saturn lesson. Eights are all about self-mastery. You know, this is the whole bow and arrow thing. Capricorn, those of you who have been putting in a lot of time, a lot of investment for the past few seasons, you will see the results of that this season. But if you have been, you know, playing for the last couple of months, then you got to put that work in. Then you'll see results in February or March. You could be dealing strongly with a Libra, Leo, Taurus, or Pisces, or Aries. We're all coming through very strongly. It is a harvest time. Someone is about to gain abundance through a connection. But yeah, someone is a bad apple. And this bad apple is the person who is being stingy. They're being really stingy, and they're doing that because this can be someone who also like will purposefully try and create issues so that they can have their freedom during certain times. Someone needs to be called out. Also, someone wants to bring something, and hearing is the Evanescence song, Wake Me Up inside, can't wake up, Santa save me, save me from myself. Is that what she says? I don't know. Someone feels like they need to wake up. Someone feels like someone has everything they need. But I was hearing Come to Life by Kanye West. 3, 2, 1, you're pinned. Something is the countdown. Something is a countdown. Count Dracula. I don't know. Someone could feel like someone's a vampire. Again, someone can only want to love someone in the dark and the light. We're melting. I can't have my other bitches see. Like, I don't know. Someone can be trying to hide. Someone's trying to be stingy about something. But in that song, he says, 3, 2, 1, you're pinned. Have you ever wished that you had somebody else's life? So someone can be, when you wish upon a star, someone is watching. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. But also, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You know, people want certain things, but then they really can't take the heat. You know, they can't take what comes with what they want. People think they want, you know, popularity or notoriety. They think they want eyes. They think they want a certain amount of money, but you don't know all the taxes and everything else that comes with it. People think that they want certain things, but then when they get it, they're like, you know, it's not what they bargained for. Have you ever wished you had somebody else's life? I've been feeling low for so long. I've been in the dark for so long. But the night is always darkest before the dawn. You can catch me on a silver lining. My God is right behind me. Or my God won't deny me. Tell the devil to get behind me. My God will lift me up every time. So, you know, new levels, new devils. But also, you know, the devil never goes after what he's not threatened by. He only attacks what he's threatened by. So for some of my Capricorns, there can be a union here. This can also be a work situation, because 8 is all about the workforce and Saturn is about hard work. Someone could have really tried to block someone from moving forward in a certain work field. Someone is trying to blacklist someone. Someone is trying really hard to get someone unnoticed. This can also be like someone can't get, you know, a label or anything, but then they get picked up or they get noticed at some like small town event. It's like you never know who's watching. You could have 2,000 no's, but all it takes is one yes from the right person to really get the opportunity. You know, this is a key thing in the entertainment business, Capricorn. It's like there's so many people who have so many like big name actors who heard no, rejection. And then all it took was the right yes from the right person and God's perfect timing. And then boom, their whole life was changed. And it was like that was done very intentionally by God, so that all the people who rejected them have to sit back and see. And it is God's timing. The Wheel of Fortune is quite literally God's timing. And someone is meant to be in a certain arena, a certain field. I'm hearing workhorse. Someone is a total workhorse. Strong Aries and Sagittarius energy. Someone knows when they rejected someone, it was the wrong move. They knew, like, by rejecting someone, that that person would eventually rise up. And they will, because they have God right behind them. Literally, Wheel of Fortune at the Hierophant. Strong Taurus energy, but also spiritually, this is someone's spiritual contract. Like someone is meant to do what they're doing. It doesn't matter whose opinion, family, friends, whatever. People are trying so hard to make something heavy, to make someone give something up, to make someone feel like they're not getting the fruit of their labor. But this person is like, you guys don't understand. I'm not doing this for the popularity, the money, the whatever. I'm not doing this for any of that. I'm doing it because God planted the seed in my heart, and I'm doing this thing because it's from my heart. Like that's it. And someone is doing something from their heart. And that's why it's taking slower. But again, it has all these people shooketh because someone's not giving up. Someone's tenacious. So tenacious. Literally, Queen of Cups, someone is caring for themselves. Capricorn, you could have your back turned to this person, but you guys are bound to heal. You guys are bound to get together. This can be a strong Virgo or Taurus. There's a strong Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo who's trying really hard to ignore a strong Pisces energy, but they're head over heels in love with this person. Absolutely in love with this person, but they're trying so hard to like not give this person control. Literally there's a man here who's definitely thinking about this person. Someone sees someone as a total boss. Literally, 8 of Pentacles. Someone is a hard worker. Emperor, again, Aries energy. Someone feels a really strong past life soulmate energy. Someone is worried about how much popularity or accolades. Someone is scared of someone getting too much popularity or too much attention. It's like someone's like, no, I want you to be mine. I don't want anyone else to have you. I want you to be mine. But someone is a boss, and someone can't help what they do. Like someone is totally self-made entrepreneur. Capricorn, that's you, but it's also Aries energy. So this can be like two self-made individuals. There can be a man who's like, no, I don't want to marry a woman who has her own business, who's that busy. I want a housewife, but he keeps arguing and cheating on every person who's like a housewife because he's actually meant to be with someone who's a self-employed go-getter, as ambitious, as hardworking as him. And it's his karma to like soften and figure that out. Because there is power couple energy here, but someone is like, no, I can't be with that person. They need to be a stay at home. And it's like, you can't control love like that. Bless you.